Alright you guys, so welcome back to another vlog. Now, I know I haven't been posting as much recently. It's mainly because I've been trying to figure out like a cool, consistent strategy for my YouTube channel. But at the end of the day, I feel like me doing the vlogs like this and having like the grocery hauls, the workouts, the raw talks all in one video is something that I've always kind of done in the past. And it's just something that's very natural for me. So that's going to be the layout from now on. You're going to be expecting videos every Monday and either Thursdays or Fridays. So with that being said, I just want to get straight into this grocery haul. Now, obviously, the past month or so with the holidays coming up with Thanksgiving, Blackout Wednesday, Hanukkah, whatever the fuck you celebrate, Christmas, you know, it's been chaotic. I've still been able to manage being in shape because of the grocery haul that I'm about to go into and show you guys. But overall, like, now that the main holidays are out of the way, really the only thing that's coming up is New Year's, which I'll probably drink a little bit. I finally get to lock back in a lot more better, and just overall be able to get in a lot better shape now that everything's out of the way. So with this grocery haul, I got it from Aldi's. I used to shop at Walmart, and I don't know why I was shopping there before, but Aldi's, sometimes it has things in bulks. It has a lot better whole food choices, cleaner foods, and really it's not that expensive. Like, all of this right here is just around $100 or even under $100. I did throw in like one or two things that I didn't get from Aldi's just because I wanted to show you guys and help you guys out even more. But let's get into this. I want to make this as value-packed as possible, but also keep it simple for you guys. Let's get into this. All right, so first things first. When it comes to grocery hauls, right, you have to understand that whole foods is king, okay? If you guys are fixated so much on like a certain macro number, like protein, for example, you're going to be so fixated on it, it's going to get to the point where you're literally trying to get that number with anything. Protein bars, protein powder, protein pasta, all that stuff is not real food. It's not whole foods, okay? So you want to make sure you're getting your foods from quality sources. Now, the first thing I'm going to get into is my protein sources, okay? I keep it very, very simple. The first thing we got is just organic ground beef. Probably one of the most healthiest options you can get. Now, the one I get is not only the 100% grass-fed, so it's very clean, a lot cleaner than the regular, but I get the 93.7 version just because calories-wise, it's going to be a little bit less in the calories and a little bit higher in the protein. If you get the 85-15 version where it's a little bit more fat involved, it's going to be a little bit higher in calories and a little bit less in protein. So first thing is our organic beef. Next thing is going to be our non-fat Greek yogurt. This is such a sleeper. If you literally mix this with, if you have like the flavor one like this, you can literally mix it with oats, which is a very good carb source that I'm gonna get into a little bit. You can throw in some dark chocolate, bananas, literally make a high protein, very healthy Greek yogurt bowl, or you can blend all this stuff and put it in a smoothie too. Like, it's so versatile. And when it comes to the plain Greek yogurt, what I like to do is I mix it with my tuna, which I'm about to show you guys in a second. I'll mix it with my tuna. I'll add in dill weed, onion, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and garlic seasoning. And I promise you guys, it is so good. If you spread it on sourdough toast or just eat it plain, mix in maybe with some cut cucumbers, it is literally the most perfect high protein meal, okay? With that being said, getting into the next protein source is our tuna. Now, guys, I know a lot of you guys don't like eating tuna, but this is probably the #1 slept on protein source, okay? It's the Damian Lillard of protein, okay? Not only is it extremely healthy, it contains healthy omega-3s, but the ones from Aldi's, I'm gonna put y'all on some game. The ones from Aldi's, 160 calories, 33 grams of protein. Stop skipping tuna. And again, if you mix this with plain fat Greek yogurt, get some really good seasonings going, maybe cut up some salad, cucumbers, you can have like a tuna salad, tastes extremely good, super high in protein, okay? If I mix 1 can with this, with 1 serving of non-fat Greek yogurt, literally just that by itself with the seasoning is around 300 calories and 50 grams of protein. That's half of y'all's intake. That's crazy, okay? Now, finally, for the protein source, all I really like to stick to is just a staple, eggs. It's gonna contain healthy fats inside of it too. I really don't have to explain much with eggs. It's one of the best protein sources. Obviously, you want to try to get the organic kind or the cage-free eggs. I'll usually just have this with some toast, a morning meal. I might make like a bagel, omelet, something out of it. Just keeping it very simple. I really don't like to have chicken breast anymore as a protein source. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I make it wrong, but every single time I try to make it, it's just so dry. It's super hard to chew. I would say the only other protein source I really recommend is steak, and maybe some other type of fish like salmon. How do I say it? Salmon. Put it in the comments if you say salmon or salmon. Wait, no, it's spelled the same. Fuck it. Anyways, all right, so that's my main protein sources, guys. I don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Really, the main thing that's going to allow you to be consistent with it and turn it into more of a lifestyle than a short-term goal is really just the low calorie sauces and the seasonings. That's gonna be the king of being able to actually make it taste good and to be able to do it for a long time. Now, going into carb sources. Now, carbs is your best friend, okay? I don't want you to think of carbs as being this bad thing. Carbs do not make you gain weight. They don't make you fat. The only thing that makes you fat is you picking up that damn fork too much, okay? Carbs is your body's main source of energy. You want to have some before your workouts so that way you can lift heavy, get progress, and you also want to have medium to high carbs even when you're cutting. That way you're not focusing on, or you don't have too much fatigue, low energy, because that's where it's that is where it comes from. Sorry, is when people go on these cuts, aggressive cuts, and they cut out all their carbs and they wonder why they're feeling fatigued. It's not because of the main food; it's because your carbs are low. Okay, so going into the main sources, the first thing we got. Oh shit! The first thing we got is bagels. Now, I'll usually have one whole bagel. I'll put some raw honey on top of it with a little bit of jelly as the perfect pre-workout carb source. And that's literally gonna be around 65, 60 grams of carbs. It's gonna be fast digesting, so you can have it 30 to 60 minutes before your workouts. It's gonna give you all the energy you need. Now, I really do the exact same thing when it comes to my runs too. So instead of a whole bagel, I'll just have half a slice. Same thing, a little bit of jelly, a little bit of honey. I'll usually have that 30 to 60 minutes before my runs, and that gives me energy too as well. So do not sleep on bagels. And as I was saying earlier, sometimes I'll make an omelet out of it, an egg bagel. Very versatile, okay? Next, going into sourdough bread, another really good carb source. And sourdough bread is going to be a lot better than regular bread because it's better for your gut, just more healthy in general. And like I said with the tuna, I'll usually make the spread and then spread it on top of the toast. Very, very good, easy, high protein meal. Next, we're going to get into oats. Oats is a very good carb source too as well. It has a little bit of fiber in it, and it's really good to mix in if you want to make like smoothies, if you want to mix it in with the Greek yogurt. Very, very easy protein meal in general and just compatible with the Greek yogurt, okay? And then for the other carb source, really is just blueberries. I'll usually have bananas too as like another like fruit carb source, but I'll usually mix in the berries with like a Greek yogurt smoothie or the Greek yogurt bowl, just as I was talking about. And it's also going to be fast digesting too as well, okay? And then for the final carb source, yellow potatoes. Now these are king. I don't know if you guys have me on Instagram. A lot of y'all probably do, but I always eat potatoes like all the time. I like it a lot better than white rice, which is one of my other carb sources that's not shown here. I usually have that too, but I like potatoes a lot better, especially if you're cutting. It's more of a volume food, and it's gonna keep you a lot more full, so that way your cravings won't be as bad. And I'm telling you guys right now, cut these up, water them down, put them in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes so that way they soften up. Put your favorite seasonings on it, throw it in the air fryer. It is literally gonna taste the same thing as Five Guys, okay, maybe I'm lying about that, but they're gonna taste good, okay? So it's our healthy version of French fries, to say the least. And then other than that, really for my greens, I usually just mainly stick to asparagus. I'll usually cut it up. I'll put it in the oven with some black pepper, salt, garlic. Tastes very, very good, just keeping it simple. And then sometimes I'll just have simple spinach or lettuce too as well. I'll usually get my micronutrients from my vitamins, which I can make a whole other video about. But yeah, I get all my micronutrients from my vitamins and supplements. But other than that, that's really it. I mean, the only other thing is tomatoes as like another vegetable, fruit. I don't. What the hell are tomatoes? Are they vegetables or are they fruits? I hear everybody talking about they're both or the one. I don't fucking know. But I'll have tomatoes too, and then like I was saying earlier, I'll just have the pure honey. I'll put it with whatever I have for my pre-workout meal for my carbs, and then the jelly to spread on the bagels as one of my main pre-workout and pre-lift carb sources, okay? Guys, do not overcomplicate it. Stick to eating clean, whole foods, and I promise you guys, if you eat this grocery haul, make some good meals out of it. If you want meal ideas, then I can make a video about that too as well. If you have any questions in the comments, let me know. But guys, literally stick to this anywhere from 5 to 6 days out of the week. It's gonna give you that 1 or 2 days out of the week to actually have balance. Go out to eat, go hang out with the missus, go whatever your version of balance is. It's gonna actually allow you to be able to enjoy that and not have that guilt and shame feeling because you were locked in during the weekdays and you're still getting progress. Even if you had a day on a weekend where you like binged eat and you ate like a lot of food, I had a really big cheat meal, it's really not gonna affect much as long as you're eating this 5 to 6 times out of the week, okay? And again, the main thing to not getting burnt out is low calorie sauces. I like having G. Hughes is a really good brand for low calorie sauces, and just good versatile seasonings. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, the vlogs are coming back, the motivational talks, everything is coming back now to the channel every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about anything, coaching, what I just talked about, anything in general, please DM me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys inside the next video.